Hello, hello, Glitz fam. Happy Friday. This is me, Nancy, and Emily, and Hugh was here late, working late today, and I'm so excited to be back. Just in case you are missing it and you are not like still up, you can watch replays later. Hello, Nails by Miss Peach. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you, Glitz fam, for tuning in. I am so excited today, even though it was a long day, and we are so excited to be back with another tutorial. So today we are going to show you from A to Z how to apply the iHo Insta-Tip Gel Extensions, and we are using the almond short. It's so adorable. This is going to be a perfect size for any client, or if you have a client who is like have to type a lot or is due to their type of work they couldn't get a longer nail. So this is going to be perfect for all the clients who in the medical fields, who is in the office that have to do a lot of typing. They're using a lot with their fingernails. So perfect. It's so adorable. It's so gorgeous and it's so perfect. All right, so I got this is hand already done. So then with some crystal and 3D with the cat eyes, and we're gonna do all of that on the other hand. So we are going to do working on this hand. So Emily has a long nail, so I want to trim it and adding it on a bit like longer. And so we're going to using almond short this time. And let me put it back in. And it's let's talk about the tips really quick for just a second. And our tips, Glitz Insta-Tip is really flexible. So when you're wearing it, you feel really flexible and is durable. It lasts so long and you can bend. And when you bend it, you don't feel the white marks at all. And it keep it stay solid. And when you apply it on the nails, and it will keep the client's nails stay nice and strong for weeks to come, up to 4 weeks or longer. All right. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna start is I'm gonna size this really quick, and then I already sized it, but I'm gonna show you again. Is size is one more time. So we are going to pick like in usually the thumbnails it's between size 0, 1 or 2. So we'll go ahead and check. This is perfect for size like 2. Make sure you size it from a side wall to the side wall. And we have size 7. But then I'm just like showing it really quick for you because we already sized the other one. And then now we are go ahead and do some prepping. This is important and a lot of you are asking. And by the way, there are 2 beautiful, cute short is lane, which is almonds short and coffin short. It just launched last week. Well, no, I think this week. So great chance for you to grab it. And then also with the special Labor Day sales as well. So you can able to grab a lot of your tips and then Insta-Tip Gel Extension, really good price. You good? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and it's already sized it. Make sure you size from a side wall to side wall. If you want to see a lot of others video that I size them, you can check them out. Emily nail is really nice though. I'm almost thinking of earlier to do live with the gel polish, but it looks so cute to extend it just a little bit. So we'll just trim all the length of the nails. It's like right into so of course if your clients have an existing product, if they are going to remove them at home, that's great. You don't have to like remove them. If you have to remove the client's nails, make sure you are giving extra time for yourself to remove it, and do let the clients know the remover of the existing products might, you know, cost extra time and the service fee. It's important for a lot of beginner nail techs when you are like, oh, I'm afraid of I'm not going to tell the clients because then they're not going to do it. Just make sure you consult with the clients accordingly, so then that way you won't be working so much and don't get paid. So we're getting that is all the excess, like the extra nails off. So now I'm gonna push back the cuticles. If you have the cuticle pushers with the metals, you can use that as well, but I'm using the orange wood stick, and I can dispose this one after I finish. So just gently push back the cuticles. Okay. Sometimes and holding hands, it might get a lot of more calluses. So make sure you push back the cuticles. This will help to remove, you know, all that, the extra cuticles and dead tissue. So then that way, when you're prepping, it will help to adhere your Insta-Tips onto the nail so much better and will last longer. All right. So after I push this back, I am going to use this is the little, like kind of mini corns beads that come into the E5 beads in the collection. I think it's like 10. That's the one I have. And then 10 of them in the case. So I'm gonna turn it about like 8 to 7 or 8,000 RPM. It depends on the E5 that you have. But I would you say is lower, less than 10,000. You just want to just clean and remove all of the dead tissues. You don't want to do it too aggressive with the client's nails. Oh my goodness, Sammy. Sammy, thank you so much. I know, right? Because now you've been waiting for it for a long time. So we have the coffin short and almond short now. You're always like asking for like the shorter length, and then finally it is here. So I'm gonna just like really gentle remove. I feel like a lot of colors right here. You see that it can remove a lot. You'd be surprised. It's like there's a lot of cuticles that is growing like a half of the nails. So make sure you remove this important, because otherwise the clients have a lot of wires in their hands, and then with the layer of the cuticles that grow into the middle of the nails, then it's gonna be a high chance to get the nails is not going to stay. So I am going to using the 100 and 180 grit, and I'm gonna give it a quick just shape. It's ticklish. And then pretty much good. And then we're gonna just give it a really quick remove and buff on the surface. To remove all the shine. Cool. Dust this off. And then now you can using your cuticle nipper to remove any of the extra cuticles. So for beginner, it's really important because a lot of you that is try not and then avoids with using the nippers, you don't have to go really aggressive and like really deep into, you know, cleaning cuticle. But when you using it, this help you so much and get all that, you know, unwanted dead tissue. So basically when you're holding it, here's just a way I'm holding it, but there's 1,000 different ways. Like the same with us holding a pen. Some people holding support with this, you know, finger. Some is with this finger. I'm using this finger, but majority of people doing it put support in right in the middle finger. So find the way it work the best for you. And then on this, when I'm using a nipper, instead of you are just holding just this and then keep your is up in the air, try that. You're gonna feel like your arm right here is gonna be so tired after like 1 or 2 of the application from the clients. And when you're holding like this, you have no stationaries at all. So what it does, it's gonna make even worse because then your arm, your right hand or the left hand, if you're left-handed, you're gonna get really tired. And then what it does, it's gonna keep like no stationary and just not stable. So then you keep shaking. So when you're being a lot of tired in your arm and get a lot of shaking, is might, you know, like cutting, or it might need clients, or it might being like not trimming or cutting the cuticles in consistency. So try to holding like everybody different. Like someone can hold it like this, someone that hold like this. I'm holding this with this fingers, you holding this, and then you using like using your nipper and you can squeeze it at the same time, but this finger is holding it stationary, so it help you moving it faster without shaking, and then kind of an armrest for you to rest it on the client. So I know it's first when you're holding it, you're gonna holding like this with no support, and it's gonna feel so weird and it's hard to practice it like this. But you know, give yourself some time to keep practicing it a couple times. You will get hang of it. I remember when I first started years ago, it's really hard to get that, like, because I like, oh, I don't want to rest my fingers on the client's finger because it feel weird and I couldn't control it. So, but if you get that, well, here's what, if you are offering a pedicure, it's going to be a great bonus because then you can able to support and remove the cuticle, dead skin, dead, you know, tissues off from the fingernail without, you know, shaking hand, and it's hard. I think I never share with the prepping like this. I'm only trimming the part that it, you know, is like the extra, but then if they are nice and clean, you do not have to do it. Okay. And then we have it, everything is cool. I'm gonna clean it with the alcohol. Okay.
And a quick reminder to everyone, any product you see Nancy use, you can get them from our official website at glitzaccessoryandsuch.com.
And I'm just using this micro, whatever you call that, brush. I use this a lot, which is I use it often before when I'm doing for the lash extensions. So this has helped me to remove really details on the lashes adhesive. But this is just really good to help clean. Of course, using alcohol and spray on it and clean like around the cuticles. This is great for like a gel manicure or any prepping, even like when you're doing liquid and powders or velvety gels or gel extension. Okay. This is help to go into like all the crevices and then the edges nice and clean. Cool. All right. So done with this preps. Try not to touching the clients like the not touching anything or not digging the hand in the purse and so on and so forth to keep it nice, free of any of dust or product. So the tip we already size it. So what are you gonna do? What we're gonna do, we're gonna using the base, and you do not need to have to edges the nails. It's gonna make a mess, and I'm gonna make it everything. It's just like really dirty and dust in there. So only you need to do is apply the base gels, and only you need it to apply the base gel where it is going to adhere on your tips. Okay. So I am go ahead and do it all 5 nails. If you do all 10 nails at one, or I did already do 5, the other 5, so you can do 5. But when you do the clients, you can do like 10 of them and lay on the plates like this, and then key all of them at the same time for a 10 second. So this is will help to a first layer bonding and help for the adhesion of the Insta-Tip for gel extension with omega gels. And then later I'm gonna show you how I prep. So I prep, just remove the cuticles and remove all the oils from my nails plate. So now we are going to prep the tips. Important, just don't go right in with the omega gels and you wonder like, oh, why is mine popping off? Because this need to get prep on your natural nails. Okay, so go ahead and we're gonna clear this one for 10 seconds. So in the meantime, we are go ahead and apply. You can leave it there. You can leave it there. Let it for 30 seconds. And in the meantime, we're going to use this too as essential. It's really important. We are going to using the eye hole primer to help, is remove all that residues or any oil might left on the nail surface. Apply and tie the 5 nails or 10 nails. On the rest of the nails. And we're gonna go ahead and key for 10 seconds. Remove it back. So if you pay attention, it's gonna be base gels on the fingernails and then the base gels on the tip. And then later we're gonna using the iHo Omega Gel to adhere that, and great for beginners and then even for a pros. So then you don't have to worry about the tip is gonna be crooked or the tip gonna have to hold on hold on to the tip here for 10 seconds, or you have to like hold your flashlight on your mouse or the clamps, or asking your clients or someone, it will be a viable assistant to help you holding it. You no longer needed it with the iHo Omega Gel. So my iHo Omega Gel is almost like ends. So I was did the other one is almost like gone. So like I said, ooh, it's one of the things is really cool. Is this really good and convenient for clients. So when you're doing this, especially with my nails, I just have to really like holding on the tips. And if you do, you can able to use a tweezer to scoop it out too. But I'm gonna try to use because I have like almost gone. So we're gonna scoop it out first and hold on with me because I'm gonna get all of them out first at once, and then we're gonna spread them using the 3D dual brush silicone. And it's just really cool. It's fun because earlier when I did it, say, oh, it's really but it's so worth it because I have to hold like this because my Omega Gel is almost gone. I just want to show you how you can able to definitely achieve this. And it's interesting.
So yes, we had base gel on both the glide nail and on the back of the tip itself. And right now, after you keep for 10 seconds, we're gonna scoop up the Omega Gel.
Yes, right here. And just need about like a smaller beads. And it's also depend, like say Emily have a smaller nails, but she had a long nail bed. So did I just drop it? I got it. It's so interesting. I love it. And that's why I like, okay, let me go live because then you are not alone. Because especially when the clients like want to shorter nails. Like I heard a lot of nail techs will complain like, oh my gosh, why you even have to do it like short nails? Why even to get a nails done? And then now definitely if you are the clients, you understand the struggle because a lot of clients probably want to get long nails, but because of their work, their tie-up job that they don't, but they still want to have a nice nails. It's really like they have the right to have a nice nails. And then hey, if the client's willing to pay and they don't mind to pay, you got it. You don't have to worry about like, so we're not using the 3D dual brush. But hey, they'll have a short nail, so they still have like the right to have the nails not like this, and later is gonna press it down. So this is like give you like a little bit of extra, a couple more minutes extra, but actually is going really nice and smoothly. So Emily has like a long nail bed, but she had a smaller fingernail. So you want to make sure that is the Omega Gel is enough for the longer nail bed. Like, I mean, nail plates. Okay. I would say the clients don't want to shorter nails. It's like hard to do. But hey, if they want to pay for the price, short, they don't care, then there's no reason not doing it. But hey, however, it's your call. Your business, it's your call. You want to do just long nail clients, do it. If you want just short nail clients, do it. If you want Gel extension only, just do it. If you're doing a hard gels only or a velvety gels, just do it. You do you, whatever works the best for you. So, or you can do all different options. I mean, in your menu, you can do all, or you can do one of your specialty, however you like. By the end of the day, still like, love what you're doing, because you don't want to doing it something that you hate and you're going to get burned out. All right, so this is ready. So now we are going to apply it. This will help you to apply really nice, evenly, without worry about it's gonna be crooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it 45-degree angle. And then I'm gonna let it go for just a second. You see that? So then you can see like, okay, it's crooked. Like, especially when you're doing a short nail, it's hard for you to kind of overview because your hand is already covered everything. So when you see like, okay, good is straight, it's not crooked, then you can able to like finalize and then give it a good, like gentle press down. So then your Omega Gel will meet right on the end of the fingertips, right? So you don't even have to use your mouth to hold or the clamp to holding your flashlight. You can definitely let go off the tips. I love it even a little bit more when you are having the shorter nail. So Omega Gel is helps so much better because you can definitely, you don't see the length because you put it on and you like don't see nothing anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and flash here. Okay. And then I am go ahead and just like place it in under the flashlight for, LED light for like flash here for 30 seconds. So this is definitely gonna be your bestie, and it will help you for your applications. Like if the processes go faster, smoother, and less struggling. Like I remember you used to be doing a gel extension with Insta-Tip Gel Extension, and you have to hold, and sometimes maybe a couple of nails, doesn't matter, you good, you doing it good, but then some, if you're taking new client and sometimes the fingernails are crooked, and if you're getting not straight, then guess what happened, it's already clear. So what are you going to do now? You have to just clip them up. You can't shape it because sometimes shape is not going to fix the crooked like fingernails will place it on. So you have to like cut them, remove it, and apply the new one. It takes a little bit, but it get the work done. However, with the Omega Gels, you place it in there and you check first 45-degree angle, and then you check, you let go, you see that it's not running or it's not falling off on the nails, and stay nice and secure there. And you check and you say, okay, it's great, it's straight. So then now I'm gonna go ahead and press it down and give it like it's kind of semi-permanent, like bonding right there. This one have a little bit of extra Omega gels, so I'm not gonna be just remove this part off. Okay, let me see. Don't touch it. Emily is one of the typical client. She will touch every single time I do, not even key at all. Do you have a client like that? So if you have an extra like this, move this head. Okay, there you go. Extra one, we'll just remove it. Cool. I'm gonna either you're gonna flash key it or you can able to flash key it 30 seconds. Go into this. You can do a flash key right in the hand, but I'm just gonna place there instead of using. Move in the next one. Give it. It's okay. Next one. 45-degree angle, and then you see that it's staying nice there. It's no running nowhere. You don't even, I didn't even have to like holding the flashlight on my mouth at all. And you see it perfect, and it's from a sidewall to the sidewall, and then you can able to press it down. This one, you just want to make sure the fingers that holding pens. Sometimes it's got a lot of colors. It's changing the looks of the nails, and you make sure that it's not crooked. Okay, just a little bit extra. And you can remove any of excess omega gels and do a good quick flash here. I would do with this one, and then you're moving on to the next. But if you don't want to, especially when Emily moving a lot and she's might touching them, so I'm going to make sure that I flash gear good, so then that way it will not coming off. Or if she's just in case she's touching it, it will not hurt, or it's not mess up. Cool. It's okay. It's fine. It's just like 10-second flash gear. We're doing the rings finger again. We're gonna hold it 45-degree angle and then give it a good, like kind of the overlook, and then you feel like good. It's no crooked, and you can able to like press it down. Okay, this one is good, so I can do another one. Okay. Hopefully she won't touch. This pinky, 45-degree angle. And then you're gonna press it down. Just remove any of the excess gels if possible. Okay, so now we're gonna do what we're gonna do. We are going to final key of like 60 seconds on all anti the hand. It's a little bit crooked, teal. I love that how Omega Gel is like bam, it's done. You're almost done with like whole set, because when it's clear, it's gonna set really nice. So let me see this hand.
So just like you see, you don't even have to hold on to it. And when you cure, it is solid.
All it needs, and then great that is the tip is already precise, and the tip is already precise and is already pre-shaped. So you just need to like touch up and smooth it on the tips, on the right here and the top of the tips, with because it was a number, you know, like residues there. So you just want to buff, reshape a little bit, but the shape is already done. So really loving it, because then you don't have to like compare one to another's. I used to do when you're doing a Velvetty Gel with the tips or a Glitz powder with the tips, you have to compare with them, because sometimes the middle one's always shorter, because somehow it's always happened that the middle one's always like the tips is always shorter when you're doing the other tips.
Yes, so Evalia. So yes, we did have some primer, and then we do base on both tip and finger. After that, we use Omega Gel. So we will be saving all the video. And on TikTok, I don't think they save it. So if you need to, you can head over to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever else. We'll save the video so you can kind of go through the whole thing again.
So you see that I just shape like buff it on the tip. That's about it. You don't have to like doing a whole entire the shaping at all.
So Omega Gel is right in the middle of soft and hard. It's not too hard and not too soft, because that's the best way to describe it. And it is not sticky. I don't know if that makes sense, but yes.
Not sticky after you cure. so it's tack free. So all right, so I'm gonna using medium. You can use mediums or 5 grit of ceramics beads. I like this a lot out of so many different beads, because this is like so, I would say it's not too aggressive, and it's great. And it's great to clean it up. So if you don't have the e-file, you don't use it, do not worry, because when you are, pay attention when you're doing a base gels on both tips, underneath of the tip, on the well of the tip, and then the base gels on the fingernails, it already created like a double bonding for you. So then even like when you first start out and you're not comfortable using the e-file yet, then you don't have to worry about it's gonna lifting, or it's gonna get a mold, or get more trapped in between the nails, because this will not happen. The base gel is already protecting for your nails or your client's nail. So I'm gonna hold at 45-degree angle, and then again using one of the finger, this is the finger, I'm gonna support my right hand, because I am right-handed. So this is give me like working all day long for some day. Before it was many hours, like 12 hours a day as a nail tech, and then your arm would not feel tired. You tired, but then it's not like your arm is hurting or aching. So if
Yes.
you use,
And Evalia, we do have a kit, and currently we also have our labor sales going on right now. You will save an extra 20% off. So head over to blissaccessoriessuch.com and go under, yes,
do
yep. So go under Insta-Tip Gel Extension. If you need help finding anything, send us a DM or chat with us, or
you can
send us
move
an email
the
at
phone over there.
at
Move the phone over there.
blissaccessoriessuch.com.
Move the phone over
If you
there.
need any help, send us a DM.
All right, so when you're doing this, you make sure getting closer, you make sure you asking the client stay still. You need to sit still, Emmy, because then if you are working on the clients, you can really easy nick the clients even they move just a little bit. So be sit still, ask the clients, just make sure they are, when you're especially working with the details, closer to the cuticles. And she's so sensitive, and then she's like pulling her hand. You're probably gonna have one of the clients like this on entire career. I have so many time with so many clients, so she's not only one. So you even have the clients, oh, I don't want to use the e-file, can you use a hand file? That's great. If you're using the gel extension, you can definitely offer that, and they will not lips at all if you follow exactly the step I show you with like sandwich, which is your base gels, your omega gels, and your base gels. So what I do, just separate the cuticles. Good. You need to sit still, Amy. She moved a lot. And so if you have the cleansers like this, you can definitely just do it really a little bit gentle. And then you can able to buff it later. You can also using the hand file, but to me, when you have the client sensitive like this, when you're using the hand file is even, I think, even harder, because the hand file is not like go into details and flexible like with your e-file. However, if the clients prefer don't use it at all, then you don't. Just consult with them, like, hey, if I do, I can get a really well closer as much as possible with any excess products that it has on the nails. However, I'm not gonna guarantee a lot of detail that will be done with the hand file. It can be on the surface, but not details around the cuticle area. That's gonna be okay. Make sure you get a consent for the client, so then they will not coming back and like get back to you or complain to you. You know.
And makeover, yes, it's Bay Gel and then Omega Gel. So we will be saving this slide. So if you need to come back and see step by step how we do it, you can always do that.
And we have a lot of questions who asking, why haven't my nails on and my nail is popping off? Make sure, as I say, Gil will share earlier too, make sure you are going to, I'm going to clean this one later using the other. Make sure you're using the Bay gels, Omega gels, and Bay gels. So Bay gels on the back of the wells, like the tips, and then Omega gels are connecting between the nail plates and the tips. So don't skip the Bay gel, because with the Bay gel is the key for your gel extension to stay for weeks to come, and it feels so strong and solid. So it's not feel flimsy at all, or you're not gonna be out of nowhere and wake up in the morning and your nails is popping off during your sleep. It would not happen like this. For 1,000 of a nail techs, pro and a nails lover been using it, and none of them have any issue at all or troubleshoot at all. All right, we're gonna get a little bit really slow and detailed. You good? Just cleaning and to make sure. Cool. All right. And you can go back in with the tiny little like corns. Even this, you don't have to filing a lot. But if you are afraid of using it, that I am going to use this little mini corns, the little corns beads. Let's go closer. So I use this like most of. So all you need to do is stationary your fingers with your client, so like that way you can have it a good support. I'm gonna turn. You know what? I have to be honest. So appreciate like people who just sitting and patient for us to do their nails, because it takes patience for them to sit still. And just go it one more time. Cool. And then we just buff, and then we're ready to go. This is just like slightly buff it to smooth the surface. And then we're just using alcohol to remove the dust. And then we're using, I usually have applied the primers again to just like remove any shines left off from the Insta-Tips. And then apply the base gels, then the gel polish. So we're going to do like the color from a gel polish on the subscription box. And then we'll put some cat eyes and 1 crystals and 1 simple flowers, and then we are good to go. All right. Is this on? See, so you're already done with the application, and then now you're just like getting ready for the polish.
Yeah, so we're using our Glitz IO Base Gel and then Glitz IO Omega Gel. You can find them both on our website at glitzsuch.com.
Right here. The base gel and Omega Gel. These two are the bestie. Don't just grab the iHose Omega Gels and skip this. This is the key to adhere it so well for yours Omega Gels or even Velvetty Gels or gel polish. So I'm ready for the primer. Thank you, Hill, for answering all the questions because I was like here focus on the nails, and then we are currently streaming on Instagram, Facebook, TikToks, YouTube, and Twitch. So thanks so much, Glitz fam, from all different channels across platform to join me. It is later, but I was like, instead of me just doing it, then I want to show you and share with you. So then that way you can able to get yours techniques done nice and easy. So we're gonna go ahead and do a base gel. I'm not sure I'm not showing you primer. That's what I did. And then base gels. We want to apply the thin coat and cure for 10 seconds. Base gels, you're using it like on every single step. Very much. So you see that I'm support my fingers, that when I'm holding the bristles on this side and support with one of my finger, or you can do it with the clients, but I'm using with my fingernail. So then that way I can polish for the clients all day long without feeling my arms getting tired or aching and holding. So give it a try like that, and then check it out, see what fingers it works the best for you. Like sometimes you're holding and then you support on this finger, like here's a client's nail, you support like this. Sometimes you support on this middle finger. Or you good?
Yeah.
You sleepy?
No.
Okay. So here is the pinky. You can do it like this too. However work for you. Just practice it out like that. So then that way you get that stationary. When you do that, you can able to like get yourself used to with the e-file, holding the handhelds, and then also holding the file, holding the brushes, holding the nippers for your cuticle nippers. So it is work all like it's same technique, but it work for all different tools that you're using. Okay, it's done. I'm so excited. Ooh, the colors we have. This is the colors that we are getting from a sub box, and Emily loved purple, so we decided to do a purple because we have an idea of doing a lot of other color, but we'll do purple, and then we also do the luxury purple cat eyes. I like that. It looks really cool on, let me see that one. She's one just nice and simple like this. All right, so here's something that I find out too is really cool and interesting, because when I'm working a lot with the iHo gel palette, and I said like, wow, this is nice because it's so solid. It's not like solid hard, it's just consistency is really good. So what it does, even though you are beginner nail tech or the nail tech that who is like really not master in gels polishing, I will have to be honest that, you know, me back years ago, I wasn't good at like a gel painting. I mean, gel polishing at all, because I do most is color acrylics and like using the monomer techniques and also a dipping technique. So when come into the gel paint polishing, I'm really like, I would say a lot to learn and weak at that, you know. So then since I work with Glitz gel polish, is so consistency is not runny and it's not looks like transparent and watery. So I can able to polish the nails so much better. And then also now when I'm using with the gel polish, you can see that even when you get closer to the cuticle, it doesn't flood your cuticles at all. So which is one of the things I'm so thrilled about. And I really like appreciate that because the consistency is so nice. I can get closer to the cuticles without worry about it's like running everywhere.
Yeah. And Diane, so simply you perform a basic manicure, then just base gel on both tips and finger. Right after that, just Omega gel, nothing else. And we will be saving the video, so you can always come back to it for step-by-step direction.
Yes. And you don't have to edging the tips at all. First of all, it saves you time, and second, it's saving you a lot of dealing with dust. You know, you don't have to infuse all the dust that you have to remove because the Omega gels and base gels, it do all the work for you. Sometimes edging, and then it might be too much or too not enough or too little. So great. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and clear for 60 seconds, and you can go into the second coat. And I love this. This is when I do even like, remember the couple weeks ago when I did mine wet out a lot, but it stays solid and none of them are lifting at all. But I can polish my using my non-dominance hand. I polish using this color, and it go. You see that it's my cuticle. It's not messy at all. I can polish it myself with no runny at all. So I'm so excited about the gel polish.
Yes, and there's a question: can you use your brush with both regular and gel polish?
Regular polish?
I'm assuming it should be good as long as you clean your brush right.
Do you mean this for the regular polish and then the gel polish?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean that the gel polish or gel painting? Because I just want to make sure.
No, like she asked for regular polish and gel.
Oh, that's a good question. So I would be.
Like I would assume it would work for both as long as you clean your brush right.
Yes.
If
So
you kill your brush and your brush get hard, it will die either way.
it won't work if it has like the gel residues in there and it's gear, then the brush might get a little bit of damage, and it might not work for either way for the regular nail polish. But usually when a regular nail polish is usually in the bottle, the gel polish, that is like only when you are in the palettes like this, you need the brush. If you don't have this brush, this is like single brush. If you don't have this brush, you can using twin tip brush. Make sure you just clean the twin tip brush when you're using yours, like condensed glue gels. It is so easy. You just like one, and then you see that when I apply it on, it's just like effortless. So I don't have to worry about it's runny at all. Especially you're watching me doing on the other videos I did from my side. It's left hand for my right hand, and it go really nice. And hey, you good? Can you hold it still? Okay, here for 60 seconds, and I'm done with this. I love it. We've been working a lot of different colors, and this one I have it on my nails and chromes on. I need to do the new one for my nails. But let me show you, like even the last set I remove it, it lasts me like over 4 weeks, and I just remove it because I want to get the new colors and then the new set on it. Maybe I should trying it to. Oh, all right. So let me show you really quick. So this is also videos for a lot of you, and especially Paula, just in case yours asking or you are looking for or you're watching later. So to clean your brush using gels, I am going to either you using the no pigment gel, which is, don't touch it, which is base gels or no wipe, like iHo gel base coat or iHo gel no wipe top coat, either one that doesn't have pigment on it. You don't want it using the one with like pink pigments or blue pigment, just completely transparent, clear, and then it's 1 or 2 drop, either ones, and then just give it a really quick swirl. You see that how it release all that residues from the little purples? See that? All you need to do, using the piece of paper, wipe it off. You see how much is this, like the pigment is coming out? Repeat it until you don't see no pigments at all. I mean, no colors, the color pigments at all. And it means that it's released all the gel. So with the gel brush, when you use gel brush, you don't put alcohol or acetone to clean it because it's going to destroy your bristle. Like the same, we wouldn't put the acetone or alcohol on our hair. So we shouldn't do that for is our gel. So then it keep it like really nice. So I'm gonna keep removing it and squeeze it out any excess gels pigment until it's getting no longer any colors at all. So it's good. And then shape it like this. Cap on. So then that way you don't get accident key bites on your windows or on your like table lamp, you know. All right, so let move, clean this part with alcohol. Okay, and perfect. So now if you don't want anything else, the client's like, okay, I'm good, you know, then you can just top coat. The clients want matte top coat or shiny, you do that. If not, then we do some designs. I'm using a luxury purple number 44 from a cat eyes. This is like really a cool different effects, like kind of auroras and the cat eyes combo. So it give it really a good effect, even though, like say, if you are not having anything on it, you don't want to like activate it with your magnet too, you can able to like get away with this. It looks so nice and shimmery and call it good. But I'm gonna give it a little bit active it. So I'm gonna do this one first, and then this one, give it a space, otherwise the magnets might affecting one the one next to it. So I'm gonna skip one, and then I will do that with the index. I mean, you good? I mean, he's like really tired, fall to sleep. Almost done. She's a late client. My lawyer clients. So only this time I would activate is really simple. I just want to get a little bit of the cat eyes effect. So what I'm gonna do is holding it parallels. I'm gonna show you. It's like a lot of different techniques, okay? And then you can watching the other techniques that using. I'm making the flowers using others like a flower too. All right. So holding kind of parallels right on both sides, and then you can able to pull the most like the effects on your nails. So go ahead and flash gear really quick. And then we are going to do a few more, and then you'll be good to go. So when you do this two first. No, I'm sorry. This, the pinky and the middle ones, or the ring finger and the index one. So then skip one. So then that way when you are going to do the magnets, like activate, it won't not affecting the next one. All right, cool. Emmy. Next one. It just dropped the handle. I'm just holding it parallel. It works at no handle. If you have this, that is all you need. Does that look cool? All right, I'm gonna do this one too because this the thumb is kind of far away from the index, so it should be safe. So if you know that when you're getting a Glitz gel polish bottle, it's go a long way. So it's no runny at all. It's a consistency. It's so easy, including Aurora gels or cat eyes. So it's not like watery consistency and then it's gonna just run everywhere or flood at your crystal. Look at this one, it's really cool. All right, so go ahead and clear. I think it was like stick somewhere here because it's metal right here. Is this because it's mathematics, so it's gonna suck in any metal you might have? All right, I'm so excited. So then the next one, we are doing some crystals. I'm gonna using the ultimate crystal kits. Like we're talking about, we're almost doing a green one because it looks really pop on the purple, but then Emily liked this one, so we decided to do this. It doesn't matter. As long as the clients like it, that's all is matter to me. All right, so don't forget you are receiving your is get chance to receiving or to win is Crystal Trifecta and this month's subscription box, September subscription box. You don't have to do anything. Your order number will enter you to win the subscription box. Your order number will enter to win the Crystal Trifecta, which is your condensed glue gel, your no wipe top coat, and then pre-seasoned glue gels. Okay, so we'll start with the condensed glue gels really quick. Almost done. Oh, so the clients were asking, can I go wash my face? I said no. I want to tell you honest because right now the nails is not done yet. So if the clients go wash your face, guess what happened? You're gonna mess all your nails up. So no, you have to hold on to it. I'm sorry. I love you so much, but we gotta hold on to it.
Yep. And if for some reason you did let her do it, you're gonna have to stay here until morning.
Ah,
Redo everything.
no, we don't want it. We're gonna like. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this one thin layer of the condensed glue gel. It's really thick density. If you love crystal designs and you're seeing it so many of a nail tech, or you're even like thinking of a lot of inspiration, your clients asking, and then you're so nervous to offer your clients because you know that it looks good, but you're not sure that your crystal gonna stay on. This Crystal Trifecta will be your bestie, and then thousands of nail techs already did it so many years and it's so successful with the service. And they feel so confident to offer it, and then you can able to increase your income by $10 to $20 per hours buying using the right tool. So whether you're doing it for your clients or is offering the press on nail service, this is going to be your bestie. So floating, wipe top coat right on the top, and you pay attention. I didn't hear the condensed glue gel at all. This is will give it a double adhesion. The first layer is condensed glue gel. The second layer is the no wipe top coat. So then give it a 2 layer of adhesion. So then it give it when I place a crystal on, it will suck right in there, and it will stay there until whenever you are removing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and place one centerpiece on this crystal kit. This is Ultimate Crystal Kits number 1. Is great for all type of clients, like clients doing a simple nails, clients doing really fancy nails. You can start like this one. I don't do any of a big centerpiece at all. I'm just gonna do just the SS filler, and it has a lot of different colors right there. So I'm placing it the centerpieces first. You see that? And then I'm going, there's a centerpiece, this is like size 16, and I'm using it size like 6 to 8, 6, and then I just like place them really close together. You see that how they're close together, and the close together is going to create the kind of like little chains, and it's going to connect each other, and will keep the crystal is nice and the designs are one thing, and then also it will keep it last so much longer. I'm gonna go like doing really cute and simple one on this one.
And Darky, so if you're just starting, you kind of have to pinpoint down what kind of technique you want to focus on. Then you will have a special brush for that particular technique. Because like there simply isn't a one brush fit all. That would be nice, but there isn't one. So see which one you want to focus on. You want crystal, you want gel line, you want, depending on which technique you want to focus on, there will be a special brush for that.
I'm gonna do the Docky. Did you talk to Docky? Yes, she's wonder is one of the brush, you mean?
She's starting out. She wonder what brushes she get, but there's just
hold on.
so many.
So yeah. So then he was saying like what? So are you doing the gels like a crystal placement, and then gel application? Then I would suggest you using the twin tip brush. Twin tip brush, you can able to do the application using the twin tip brush. Is their dual end. I'm gonna show you shortly.
Yep. So she wanted paint and acrylic.
Oh, the acrylic. So then you are going to get the acrylic brush. So those is a little bit different because those is the acrylic brush. You're gonna want one of the brush for acrylics application. Emily, just sit still. And then if you are doing a gels and it's not, the tinted brush will give you a really good basics of the gel application. But if you come into the really detailed painting, like a drawing, that is going to be a whole entire different brush, which is the whole life of the brush that you can paint. There are several different brushes set. Like a single brush, it will give you like 13 brush. You can do a lot of different designs and a lot of like painting art. And then if you want to do a floral brush, there are the floral brush set as well. So let us know if you have like more details of what you are going to work on, so then we can guide you to the right brush, so then you can get exactly what you need and what you're looking for in a good products, instead of wasting the money and then get things that you definitely don't want to use or you're not going to use for long run. So really simple centerpieces first. You don't have to get a fancy centerpieces. You can start with the SS. So I start with the SS 16 and 2 on the top connecting to the 16, and then 2 on the sides, and then 1 on the top. That you can create is really cute and simple design. This design can run between $8 to $10 for the client because you're adding some beads. You can go with $8 without the beads, just make it looks complete like a jewelry. So now what you're going to need to do is you're going to give it a good care for 60 seconds. So here now you pay attention, because the powerful of the techniques of for condensed glue gel with 3-step methods. So that's why it's not dry yet. So then you, if you want to adjusting your bead or your design, you can able to simply doing it. It's like really gentle and then move it. If you're crooked, you can adjusting it left to the right before you cure. So then it's not gonna set, it's not like gonna dry. It's not unlike a resin. If you place a resin in there, it's gonna set and dry and it get cloudy. Versus to your crystal Trifecta, it will stay nice and clear, crispy clear like this until whenever the clients come back and get the nails done. So 60 seconds. When you do this, asking your client do you a favor to just like rock their fingers back and forth, like tilt the finger back and forth like this. So then your LED UV lamp can able to clear and penetrate to every single like crevices and on the edges and on the gap right between the crystal and the nail surface. So that way it will cure and it completely cure and full cure your condensed glue gels and no wet top coat. So keep yours is crystals will last weeks to come. Okay. And then on the other one, we're going to do a 40 gel. We're going to do is really cute and simple. And this is also is great for beginner nail tech as well. And I'm going to show you it's really cute and simple designs. And it doesn't take much and you can do it in like no time. So all you need is your 40 gels, your dot 2. If you don't have dot 2, you can able to get like orange wood, you know, stick. But I always have dot 2 because the crystal pickers and the dot 2 are together. So I'm going to using the 3D brush. Can I get your hands, please? So I'm going to pick 3 smaller petals on. Oh, I thought that I was going to, but we're going to have to do the top coat first. So this is top coat. What it does, the purpose of a top coat, of course, we want to coat all of them to make sure they are nice and sealed, shiny for weeks to come. And then also the 40 gels, you are doing it right on the top of the top coat. No wipe top. It was what it does. It help adhere your 40 gels petal so well, and it'll keep it there for weeks. All right, go ahead and cure. And then we're gonna do 3 petals. So I'm gonna get 3 of them out here when I'm waiting for the nails to be clear. So I'm gonna get 3 smaller beads. I'm doing it smaller because the fingernails is smaller this time, like we did like almond short. So we're gonna keep it nice and really simple. I'm gonna add some of the emerald. You see.
Mm-hmm.
And this petal is going to be really small. So I'm going to do, this is about a size of like, I would say, you think a size of like sesame seeds?
Very, very tiny.
Tiny.
You don't need that much.
Like this one is, I would say it compared to the SS is about like SS6 of a crystal. SS6 is small. But, you know, hey, if you want your petal to be bigger, add the bigger. But the great about 40 gel, you can able to remove it if you don't want your bead to be bigger. Or if you want the bead to be bigger and fuller, you can add some more 40 gel. So it's not dry until you are going to cure. And here's a great benefit about it. Either your weather is going to be cold or hot, it will not affecting at all. It's not going to runny or it's not too dry, too wet for you. So then that way you can able to have 100% of control what you want. So I'm gonna do like 3 petals. Can I see that hand, please? Can we showing everyone? We're gonna do this simple 3 petals.
And these are almond short. If you want stiletto, it's gonna be a lot more pointy.
Yep, we have an almond. We have stiletto, and we have the coffin. I'm gonna try to get this one right there. So I'm gonna do like a 3 triangle. Okay. So cute and tiny. Okay. Where I'm at.
Right, that's good.
All right. So only you need to do, you don't need nothing. No alcohol, no acetone, or even water. Just only you need is the magic one right on my hands right here is the 3D brush. So one end you can use it for is acrylics, like 3D. And then this end is for your 40 gel, your 3D gels, 40 gels, your 5D gels, and your omega gels. So I think I'm going to take this one off for just a second because I want maybe smaller or a different spot. So press it down, spread it to the right, to the left. And I love it because you can do like all 3, 4 petals at once. So now a lot of you were asking, all right, so I'm going to get this one right here first. Because see, now I'm going to in this angle of the nails. Okay, press it down and use a tip. Okay, so a lot of you asking, how can you turn, it's simple it is, you just turn the client's hand like this. That's how you turn the client's hand instead of like working your finger or your arm like this. You don't want to do that. You just turn, ask the client to just flip their hands like completely upside down. Can you see?
It's hard because it's really.
Yes, I know. Clients get yourself comfortable when you're doing your clients and ask the client to just adjusting their fingers, so then you don't have to twist your arm because it's hard when you work and twist your arms and you can't. So turn like this. A lot of you, when I did the swatch demos and tutorial, a lot of you like, how you can able to like doing the other side. Ask the client to turn. That is how I do for years and years, and it helped so much. So then you can be still in the same precision and still able to perform beautiful work. So do the same, you know, press down to the left, to the right, and then using the tip, you can just really like gentle. You don't have to go really aggressive. Okay, and let me see. Oh, this one looks good. Maybe I'll stop it right here. I could do another one, but it looks like a lot. All right, so I'm gonna take advantage from the 40 gel. It's still like not dry yet. I am going to pick a little bit of the condensed glue gels and place right in the center. And then it's right there. And don't forget the after condensed glue gels will be no wipe top. Can I see this? Floating right on the top. So when you're done, after you're done curing, you are done. Some use a little metals metal charms from the kits. Place it right there and give it a good like a pressure. Okay. And getting some beads. I'm just gonna find the beads here. It's okay. Here. I'm using at the end and give it like kind of anchor it down to make sure that it's like right there. So now your 40 gel is still not dry. So if just in case you all need to like, oh, I want my petals to a little bit longer, you can able to adjusting it and do so. Or if you want your petal to be like rounded like this, you can able to tape it in and then round the shape. However you want your petals, this is like so limitless of what you can create with the Glitz 40 gel. The consistency is so beautiful, so easy to work with. So it's not like wet, it's not like mushy at all. It's so easy to control. All right, so phone cure 60 seconds for the 40 gels that we're just using for created the 3D flowers. And then
Yeah, so we ship all US, Canada, and Puerto Rico.
Mexico too.
That too.
Yep, it's shipped to Mexico too. But for international, here there's a lot of our clients also international. If you have the agency that who is shipping international for you and they are purchase your product for you and they ship it to the agency's office, you can also do that too. It's a lot of clients that want to ship it to the international shipping and they have the agencies here in US. They can able to get it for you and ship it to the country or wherever you are going to want them to ship. Latina. Oh my gosh. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in if you are still here. All right, so the last step. We're almost done. All the nails is done, except we're going to do a last step. Normally, it's done, but then you don't want the clients to go home and then start getting all this catching on the head, the clothes, because some of the edges still missing because the nails is shaped like nice and natural of a C-curve. So we want to make sure that this bestie is your crystal placement bestie is gonna help us to like solve all the problem. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna using their two and the other end, which is the precision brush. You see me do a lot of video that will allow you to get into a lot of more like as sealing for the metals. But in this designs we have is just like really cute metal. So I'm gonna using the precision needles right here. I'm going to seal the beads and the bigger beads and a smaller one. So we'll make sure it seals it. Not only it helps to prevent from catching on the hair and the clothes, also is prevent it from getting tarnished. With a lot of hand sanitize is like hand wash. So you want to make sure they are going to be protected well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna running around the crystal right here, and I'm only check on the right here. I feel scratchy, and the clients also feel it too. All you need to do is squeeze just that much. You see how much you use? That's it. You don't use it this one like a top coat because it's not. It's gonna seal in. When you are going to feel it and you squeeze just a little bit, what it does is gonna seals right into any crevices, any gap. It's missing the condensed glue gels and a top coat because of the shape and the structure of the nails a little bit more curved. So then you can able to seal it in. And then after that, you're going to keep it for 60 seconds and ask the client to again rock the finger back and forth to make sure that is LED light can heal from this angle to that. Leave the top of the crystals alone. It doesn't help when you're coating your entire the precision brush or the top coat on. Hey, if you prefer, go right ahead. But then it's going to taking away from the cut. You see that? I want to teal it. You see the different facets, different sparkle, it heating in different lighting. So if you coat it on, you see the big gloves of the top coat. Like the same thing if you coating it on your top of your diamond rings and all your cut is gonna be disappears. It's only one coating. Same thing with the crystal. When you're doing it like that, if you keep it is off, it doesn't help if you coating on it. It's just changing the look of it. But when it help it on the base, the foundation, which is the condensed glue gels and the wet top coat. We already did like a powerful of adhesion for your crystal. And this precision glue gels, it will be the last step to seal everything it been missing of condensed glue gel and no wet top coat. So then your clients like this, it will stay like concrete until the next few weeks. And then I do all dishes like cleaning and do everything and cooking as well, and it still stay on there. And the metal is still on. Unless I scrape it off the metals, and that's another story. But they still on. I'm really hard on my nails, and they is all on. This is not only me, thousands of clients is experiencing it already. So great. So can I see? And then that's it. And you just like, you know, if you're doing this, you just I'm gonna clean all of the nails one more time. This is gonna give you a really nice shine and then remove any of residues is filling off on the top of the crystal. You see how nice and sparkle it is? And then apply the cuticle oils. And then picture. That's all you need to do. I'm so excited. Order, but I'm not sure why going to order. But here I total is this is my total is that qualified. So if your total, I say if you total payout when you're ready to check out, it like $100. I mean, don't counting in discount is total when you are ready to check out with your car is $100. You are safe. I think right. I think you're safe. Don't counting your shipping. But if you counting your shipping, it's gonna be 110. But hey, it's great because then you're getting $50 of your is mystery treasure bags. All right, so thank you so much. I'm looking forward to see everyone in the next live videos. I'm still seeing you tomorrow for another videos, and I can't not wait and enjoy the 20% off your bundles of almond short, coffin short. All the gel extension is also on sale for special. Is Labor Day is special of from Glitz to every single one of you to say special thanks to you. So it's something that we can do and support all of you, so then you can save extra money for yourself, whatever, for a cup of coffee or for whatever, for new lipstick, whatever it is works. Okay, so I will see you in the next live video. In the meantime, have a fabulous, or I mean, it's already morning on Saturday. Have a fabulous morning and have a nice weekend and stay safe. Take good care of yourself and your family.